Hey, what's going on? Where you guys been? Yeah, I know. Where have I been, right? Well, I kind of took a little break from the whole video thing. I don't like to overwhelm people. We all like to keep balance in our lives. I'm a Libra, it's one of my things. But anyway, seriously, it is nice to be back and just gonna do a little general catch-up video on everything. Um, My show, Then Again with Herbie J. Pilato, first season is on Amazon Prime and now Amazon Prime UK. So please check that out if you haven't seen it. And if you have, make sure you review it, please, objectively, of course. I can take it. Wink, wink. Um, and the Mary Tyler Moore story, my book, just as out now. Certainly, it's been out for a year or so, more than a year or so, almost 2 years. But this is special because this month, 50th anniversary of the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Now, my book is called Mary, the Mary Tyler Moore Story. So it's not a companion book to the Mary Tyler Moore Show. It's an in-depth biography of her entire life and career before, during, and after the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I mean, she did a couple of memoirs of her own. Okay, and there was like a biography in the 80s and another one in the 70s, but nothing covered the last 10 years of her life. Not even she, as in depth as I do. I talk about her TV movies, her feature films, her three marriages, her complicated personal life, the amazing things that she did for juvenile diabetes, animal advocacy, just all of that stuff. So anyway, so the show, please, if you haven't seen the show, Then Again with Herbie J. Pilato, it's on Amazon Prime and Amazon Prime UK, also distributed by Shout Factory TV. So please watch the show and review it on Amazon Prime and Amazon Prime UK. Read my book, Mary, the Mary Tyler Moore Story. Buy the book. You can buy all my books, through my website directly from me. You can get it personally signed. But quite frankly, that's a little bit more expensive, as I've said all along, than just going to Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com and order the book there. The Mary book is on sale. The hardcover edition is on sale for only $19.95 on Amazon now. That's a darn good deal. If you bought it from me personally, it'd be like $50 because of personal signature and all the special packaging that goes along with it when you buy it directly from me. So go to Amazon.com and purchase Mary, the Mary Tyler Moore Story. The hardcover edition is actually cheaper than the paperback edition for $19.95. Okay, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, go to Herbie J. Pilato, YouTube, and subscribe and like this video. So there's just a lot of things you got to do for me this morning. Okay, come on, you got to work, right? Okay, why did I pick today to do another video or a catch-up video? Well, summer's end. We're into fall now. I know I'm using my hands a lot. And it's going to be October tomorrow. And I was just thinking about, the nostalgic guy that I am, thinking about the past summers. I was watching The Fugitive. And it was like with a carnival scene. And I was thinking about growing up in Rochester, New York, my hometown, in the inner city, on Erie Street, which was, a tough neighborhood in the 60s, 70s. It's not a neighborhood anymore. It doesn't really exist. My house that I used to live in is still there, and it's next to the Frontier Field baseball stadium. But anyway, so we used to have this park close to us called Brown Square. Those in Rochester know the park well, I'm sure. And back in the day, now it's just like landscaping and hills and stuff, little hills. But back in the day, in the 60s and the early 70s, it was a park. with, you know, rides, those stationary, not rides, those stationary playground where you could, you know, hop on those things as a kid and slide and stuff like that. But we had the cement pool, a cement pond, like they had on Beverly Hillbillies. Ellie Mae used to call the pool the cement pond. But this one really was a cement pond, hard cement, and it was put together with cement and tar, black tar. And it was like really a fountain. And it was only 3 feet deep in the middle. We'd go swimming there. I remember scraping my knees all the time. But every summer, like starting 69 to 70, 69 around there, the Puerto Rican Festival used to come there. And they'd, you know, bring along all those rides. You know, it was one of those traveling ride company things that they had to deal with or whatever. So for 3 days, it was at the end of summer, from like 69 to 73-ish or 74-ish. Our little neighborhood was only a block away. The Brown Square was only a block away from Erie Street. Our little neighborhood became like Magic Town. Became like Wonder Town. I mean, the rides, the Ferris wheel, the tilt-a-wheel, the cotton candy, all the things that go along with a carnival were there up the street. I was like, what? Where are we? Is this a Twilight Zone? It was a magical transformation of our little neighborhood. And it was a magical time, and I'll just never forget it. I'll never, ever forget it. And at night, because there was not a lot of lighting, okay, in this inner city neighborhood, at night it would, just a block away from our house, it would glow, you know, because of the lights of the carnival, and just amazing. It was just a magical, magical time that we were so blessed as us kids who grew up, you know, in these with not a lot. Our parents, you know, in the neighborhood, certainly my parents didn't have a lot of money, and a lot of other kids didn't have a lot of money in the neighborhood. Um, for us to have this like magical land plopped down, you know, in the midst of our neighborhood at Brown Square, out of nowhere for 3 days, every summer at Summer's End, was just magical. So I wanted to share that with you all and to share that memory I have. And it's very special to me. Happy fall. Spread joy during these challenging times. 60s were challenging, 70s were challenging, and onward. Today is a lot more challenging, maybe, in many ways, but we can get through it by loving each other. It sounds trite, but it's true. And being kind and sweet and gentle. And when you got those off days, let it go, because everybody has off days, and we have to be forgiving of them as well as of ourselves. Nobody's perfect, gang, but be happy. And there's nothing wrong with trying to be perfect. Okay, blessings to you all, and I will see you soon. And don't forget to like this video and buy my book, Mary, the Mary Tyler Moore Story, and watch my show, Then Again with Herbie J. Plato on Amazon Prime UK, and to, like this video on YouTube too. And subscribe to the Herbie J. Plato YouTube channel. Peace.